I was trying to read that, and it interrupted me. Damn it. Alright, let's get on this rock and stay here for safekeeping for a second.
A servant of Mora. Is it here to keep tabs on me? Speak, minion.
First one you've got anything to say about. Alright, I'm just slowly going through my... They had an event just now for Arcanist. You got a free bundle, so I was just checking out what my bundle was. You got a new hairstyle, new etchings and markings, which I put on the body, but not the face. Leave her face free. Including voted torchbug pet 3. Fun. Alright, got it. Alright, we are back here. Let's... An unhealthy fate. So we're back. I'm feeling a little discombobulated. I don't know why. Guess we're just gonna roll with it and see what we got.
Proxy, I am glad to see you unharmed. I look forward to hearing about your encounter with Vermina.
Oh, let me! We defeated Vermina!
I didn't get to see you beat the Dreamweaver? How unfair is that?
So we can relax now? Ah, friend, you have that look. What terrible news are you about to tell Laramil?
What happened after you entered the portal, Proxy? Scroot tells us the one who knows has reconnected with his realm. But beyond that, we are in the dark.
I used the Black Book to help Hermaeus Mora expel Vermina from Apocrypha.
Of course. He needed you to lead him to Vermina. Guide him to where she was lurking because she was hidden inside the body of Master Shelreni. And what of the second glyphic? Is the secret memory secure?
Torvasard reached the glyphic before me. He took it and he escaped.
Unfortunate, but not unrecoverable. Now that Hermaeus Mora is restored, he can locate Torvasard and deal with him once and for all. Unless... Does Torvasard still have some way to elude the one who knows? Even without Blightcrown's corruption?
Yes, but Hermaeus Mora said that everything that was supposed to happen occurred. Yes, but Hermaeus Mora said that everything that was supposed to happen occurred just as he foresaw.
Torvasard's nature. He is unlike any Dremora I have ever encountered. He helped us to help himself. But I believe him when he said he meant no harm. He just does not realize the danger this memory poses.
I suppose that means...
I suppose that means we need to find him.
We have time. It'll take Torvasard a while to unlock the glyphic.
Then let us take a moment to remember all we accomplished. All you accomplished, Proxy. You defeated Blightcrown, expelled Vermina, and saved Apocrypha, thereby saving Nern. Take this. The one who knows insists you accept this reward. While we contemplate the best method for tracking down Torvasard, there are 2 other tasks we must accomplish, Proxy. One concerns updating the records of Apocrypha. The other requires us to return to Necrom and rectify the original anomaly of fate.
The records of Apocrypha.
Scrooge can provide more information, as it is a vital part of her job. After repairing a thread of fate, she must record the final details in the Chronicle of Apocrypha. Having your name inscribed therein is a great honor.
And what was that about Necrom?
Necrom, one of the first threads of fate we investigated to uncover the identity of Apocrypha's enemies. And it is the only one we did not resolve. We must accompany Gadain back there so he can return the Fulcrum Obscura. But first, talk to Scroot.
Alright, I'll talk to Scroot.
Scroot can tell you all about the process for inscribing her records in the Chronicle of Apocrypha. You should talk with her. Meanwhile, I shall discuss arrangements for returning to Necrom with Curate Gadain.
You and the curate have become pretty close, haven't you?
As have you and I, Proxy. That is only natural when allies face unimaginable danger at each other's side. Beyond that, I would prefer if we did not mention this again.
My role has always been to observe and repair the lines of fate, never to unduly influence them, no matter how sorely I'm tempted. So while I was waiting, it was just a nervous habit that I haphazardly started checking the nearby lines of fate.
I thought we were supposed to talk about the Chronicle Apocrypha, Scroop.
The Chronicle can wait. This is more important. Why else would I have even mentioned anything mortal? It's like no one ever listens to a word I say. Anyway, I noticed an anomalous thread not far from here, at the prismatic Irish shore.
Anomalous thread?
A fate anomaly. The sacred task appointed to me. My job is to spot and correct them. It's really important, but you don't care. I think it's a stolen glyphic. Removing it from the mythos triggered the irregularity. Luckily, I happened to spot it.
If it's a glyphic, we have a chance to find Torresard and recover it.
Not us, mortal. Just you. And Melon, I suppose. Only Fate's Chosen can resolve this, and that's still you. The prismatic Irish shores north of here. Meet us in Cypher's Hall after you deal with Torvesard. Then we can update the Chronicle.
Has Blightcrown's corruption dissipated?
Apocrypha is quite resilient. And since the burning sensation in my tentacles and the pain behind my orbs have mostly faded, I'd say yes. Besides, I can hear the melodious hum of the Great Eye resonating all around me, so that's a good sign.
What can I expect at the shore?
The usual. Various denizens of Apocrypha, the stray hidden kindred or dream carver loitering about. But you might need Melm's ghost sight to follow the trail of the glyphic. I barely noticed it, so it must still be in Torvesard's possession.
Okie dokie.
Can I get you anything, Laramil?
No, thank you, Gadain. I am mostly recovered from our ordeal.
I find it sweet that he's sweet on
You
her.
have been able to play a role in restoring Apocrypha to constancy. It's more than this scholar could ever have hoped for. Peerless as always. Peerless.
Well, I'm glad you're happy, sir. I forgot.
Scroot's penchant for noticing anomalies of fate is impressive. But this might not be Torvesard and the glyphic. It could be anything.
A thing. I apparently forgot a shard here. I actually thought I completed all the
That
shards.
path to the left. I think that's where the anomaly is.
Okay.
No matter what we encounter, remember you literally have a Telvanni Magister in your pocket.
Oh, above. Above.
I sense something amiss. Use my ghost sight to look around. This bridge wasn't here a moment ago. I suggest we cross it. Look! Show me.
It doesn't matter what you foresee.
Reality, you must all forget.
And there it is. Another piece of my memory restored. We should speak, mortal. The Prince of Fate thinks himself so perfect, but for all his power, he couldn't eliminate the memory he so desperately sought to hide. Not from my dreams, not from his own mind. And now, I remember most of it. Only one secret remains to uncover.
I don't understand.
Why would you? You are merely mortal. But I have wandered the plains of oblivion for eons, an outcast with no clan. I believed I was formed that way, a forgotten scrap of creation, until the dream began to haunt me, a fragment of an ancient memory.
The dream that started all this?
No, the dream that will end it, that will finally restore all that was lost. Emmaus Mora caused all this with his greed and selfishness. He made us all forget. He made me forget.
Tell me, what secret was so dangerous it had to be obliterated? What did Mora make you forget?
There was another Daedric prince, my prince. A prince that saved me and preserved just enough of my memory so that I could one day save them in return. A prince whose jealous and craven siblings cast down and wiped from the annals of history.
Another Daedric prince? Do they still exist?
No Prince of Oblivion can truly be destroyed. The final glyphic contains that secret. How to find them and restore them to their rightful place. And then, Mora will answer for his crimes. See for yourself. I leave the glyphic for you to examine.
And he's out. Bye, Torisarn.
It doesn't matter what you foresee. You can't do this to another prince. Or to the rest of us, for that matter.
You have seen the damage Prince Athelia has already done to the fabric of fate. If left unchecked, reality will unravel.
All of us must agree, and I definitely do not. Memories are sacrosanct, as are the domains of the princes.
You can't punish someone for something they might possibly do.
I must. The risk is too great. I am truly sorry, but there is no alternative. For the sake of reality, you must all forget.
Emmaus Mora.
Has forgotten, has been remembered. We must speak.
That was actually kind of cool.
Too late. Too late. The door sealed long ago is opened. Just a crack. But the damage is done. That which was forgotten is now remembered.
Was all that true? Is there another Daedric prince?
The memories released from the two glyphics are accurate and true. Athelia, the Prince of Paths, the mistress of the untraveled road, the unseen. Her ability to alter fate, to shape destiny to her liking, was a threat to all reality.
I don't understand.
Still is.
I don't understand.
What mortal could? The fate changer is an arbiter of chaos, who can unravel the strands of fate and rearrange them to suit her every whim. Her very existence endangers everything. I saw no other way to preserve reality. and to do what I did.
It took away everyone's memory of Prince Athelia.
I gathered my fellow princes and revealed the danger I foresaw. Most agreed to aid me, some refused. In the end, it did not matter. I erased Athelia from history. But I could not erase my own memories. Those I sealed in the 3 primordial glyphics.
What about Torvasard?
Torvasard. Something I did not foresee. An agent of Athelia, hidden for all these eons. Her contingency plan. Her revenge. At least the final glyphic is secure. Until it is found and opened, reality remains safe. For now, return to Cypher's Midden.
A forgotten prince! An entire Daedric prince! Heretofore unknown by the academic community. And thanks to our current circumstances, I can't write a paper about it? Truly, my meddling in fate has cursed me.
Poor guy. Oh, Torvasard's journal. Memory is fleeting, inconsistent. Hence, I have decided to take up quill and ink in the manner of mortals and record my thoughts, in case what I fear has occurred in the past happens again. Oblivion forbid. I have always been filled with glorious purpose, even if the specifics of that purpose have yet to be made clear to me. A compulsion drives me, an unrelenting desire to right a wrong that I am sure was perpetrated but remains out of focus. I will have clarity. I will have justice. Some day. I can wait. I have all the time in existence. Dreams. The common assumption is that Daedra do not dream, at least not in the way that mortals understand the concept. However, I have been haunted by a single dream, occasionally since as far back as I can recall. Recently, that dream has become more insistent, reoccurring on an almost daily basis. Interestingly, though I have never bowed to a prince nor walked with the clan, it involves the princes Vermina and Purate. Perhaps the time has come to consult an expert in such matters. It seems my dream is not unique. Both Vermina and Purate have experienced a version of it, though not as often or as strongly as I have, and not with as much detail. But not even the Prince of Dreams and Nightmares could help me understand what it meant or recover more than a tiny fraction of what I now perceive as a memory. In it, I witnessed Vermina and Purate engaged in a heated argument with another powerful entity before a grand statue of the Prince of Dreams. When the statue explodes, I see that the other entity is Hermaeus Mora, the Prince of Secrets. Suddenly I understand. This happened, and when it happened, something important was taken from us. A memory that I must restore, no matter the effort, no matter the cost. Multiple plans are now in motion, orchestrated by me and a few trusted allies. Vermina and Purate, furious with Mora, have agreed to assist me, and I have secured mortal help as well, including a Telvanni master. We will breach the vaults of Apocrypha, we will unlock the secrets of the Prince of Forbidden Knowledge, and we will restore that which was stolen from us. On this I pledge my immortal existence. I can't see the bridge. Can I walk on it? Yeah. real quick.
Good find, cohort.
Quick moment and run up and grab that thing. Little companion that I have that I turned on because I thought, what the heck? He makes so much noise. I hate it. He startles me every time because I think something's attacking me. Look at them happily fishing. Really going in the right direction? I live in Minnesota and we're dealing with air pollution from Canada. I have asthma, so it's really impacting me. So one thing first I'll touch base on. If I sound gross and yucky and snorty, I'm so sorry. I'm medicated. I'm trying to get that fixed. And two, I keep rubbing my eyes. It is bad. I tried laying down with a cold cloth over my eyes to see if I can calm it down, but nothing.
Quality material makes for quality goods.
And the fact is I'm on so much medication to kind of calm down my allergies. I wouldn't think that would be a problem. What in the heck is? Pretty late at night. It's, for me, it's 2 a.m. And I noticed that the server was really quiet. Kind of peak time to play, I guess. I know eventually I'm going to have to join a guild. I don't know, I'm always so afraid to join a guild. I keep a weird recording schedule. I don't want demands made of me. Ooh. I was so good at opening those chests, and it's starting to come back to me. For a while there, I was that, oh no, I lost that skill. Let's see it though. Oh. Oh, I was up there for... There we go. Crazy. Hey, did you just teleport up here?
May I have a word? Magister Goreth referred to you as the mouth of the mouthless. I suppose that fits. Look, I've never been very good at this, but I wanted to thank you. In life, I was a secluded old wizard who cared nothing for anything but magic and my own studies.
We couldn't have gotten through this without you, Mel.
Nonsense. My enormous intellect certainly came in handy, but your fate's chosen. You would have found a way, with or without me. But I'm glad you rescued me from Shalreni, that you took me on this adventure. If I never escaped this soul gem...
Perhaps Laramil knows a way to free you, and Curate Gadan has experience with the dead.
Maybe. I'm in no rush. Adventuring is a new experience for me. I'm content to follow along for now. I'm going to rest for a while. Remember, as long as you have my gem, if you ever need me, just call. Now, talk to Scroot about the Chronicle.
Well, gotta look around. Not that much to see. Drinks of the Reach. There's one thing that Reachmen want from the lands nearby. It's a good strong drink. Nordale, Breton brandy, Cyrodiilic wine, whatever they can get their hands on. Much of the Reach is insulated for the vineyards. Much of the Reach is insulated for the vineyards, barley fields, and domesticated beehives needed to produce the sort of potables that other lands turn out with just great quantities. But lots of Reach folk have a liking for the strong drink. It's one of the few commodities the Reach is willing to trade for when they can't steal it. While most of the more open-minded Reachmen get their drink and trade, others who don't have much contact with the merchants of the outside world will have to make do with what they have on hand. If you travel deep into the Reach, you'll come across Reach-made drinks soon enough, generally in the form of hard ciders or a fermented sheep's milk called clef. Reach ciders run the gamut from dark, musty, and sweet, a decent if heavy press, to a clear, sour brew that's more of an acquired taste. It depends on the variety of apples used and the time of year they're pressed. Apple orchards are few and far between in the Reach, but plenty of wild apples grow in the forests and the river valleys. The clans that live in those regions have their own preferred method for brewing up their favorite cider. Some turn it out good, and some are horse-wool. Clef is what you make when all you have are sheep. I've never known an outlander who couldn't stomach the stuff. In fact, I think the Reach folk who claim to like clef drink it just to prove how much discomfort they can endure. A test of courage, I suppose. But most Reach folk don't even pretend to like clef. They just drink it to get drunk. And that's why Reachmen are some of my best customers.
Hello, mortal. The Great Eye told me what happened. Even though things didn't go exactly the way we hoped, we're all still here. That means reality is stable. For now. I'm as surprised as you, but existence is resilient. At least for another day.
Why did you want me to meet you here, Scroot?
Laramil and I spoke with a few of the ciphers, and we're all in agreement. We want to add your story to the Chronicle of Apocrypha. Only the most momentous events make it into that sacred volume. I also wanted to say, you expanded my outlook.
Oh, what do you mean, Scroot?
I always saw fate as black and white, set in stone, unchangeable. But now I see that not every aberration is a disaster. Not every surprise a mistake. Thanks for that. Now, let's inscribe you in the Chronicle. Then Curate Gadan wants to see you.
Okay.
Let it be known that the name of Fate's chosen shall be entered into the Chronicle of Apocrypha, to be remembered forever for actions accomplished in service to Fate.
That's not all. They also helped return 3 very important tomes to their proper place in the sidereal cloisters.
That mortal helped me find a secret. Madam Wim took a century off Hezek's debt. Incredible, considering they also helped rid the Rectory Corporea of a rogue mind causing havoc.
And they helped me break barriers, know things, and escape. Escape who?
Amazing. You're a beacon for the lost souls of this realm.
Really? They helped me recover an important glyphic.
Fun.
The time has come for me to return to Necrom and complete my mission for the Abbey. When I present the Fulcrum Obscura to the Abbot, I'd like you to be at my side. Our side. Laramil wants to come too. Isn't that nice?
Sure, I'll go with you.
That's good. That's very good. I appreciate it. Besides, I want to let the Abbot know what you did. You preserved Nirn, as well as Apocrypha, through your actions. By the way, did you find Torvasard? Laramil has been dying to know what happened.
Torvasard opened a glyphic and got away. There's still danger, but Mora said it wasn't imminent.
All right. Not imminent is better than imminent. If the Prince of Fate needs you, he can find you on Nirn as easily as here in Apocrypha. I'm sure there's more to it, but that's your business. I'll leave it to you and Laramil.
I'll meet you in Necrom.
I must consider the best parts of the necropolis to show to Laramil. She wants to see everything. We'll meet you in Necrom, friend. At the necropolis.
So Laramil wants a tour of the catacombs now, does she?
Yes, she's being quite insistent on... Wait a moment, are you having a jest with me? Laramil is a special person, as I'm sure you already know. We're just friends, I think. I don't know what I'm saying. We'll meet you back in Necrom.
You flustered. Oh, that's adorable. Okay, goodbye. Oh, I can't talk to these.
Looks like the mortal is good for more than just crawling through some old books. Actually, Hezek thinks you did some nice work.
Did Madam Wim appreciate the boon?
Yes, so pleased that she knocked a century off my debt. That's not a lot compared to the full amount, but Hezek still appreciated it. I didn't mention your help. Hope you don't mind. Maybe it could be our little secret.
Oh, you bet. What are you doing here? Thanios is here. Yeah. For somebody that was making a big deal about putting our names in the tomes, they were very,
Whose Margot is overjoyed to see you again. Have you given any more thought to becoming an official addition to the Rectory's chorus? Even a short stay. Perhaps just a century or two? Think it over. The Rectory's doors will always be open to you.
So is there a risk that a road mine will take over the rectory again?
I'd say that risk will always be there, yes. But if it happens again, I'll be prepared. Thanks to you.
Okay.
Good to see you again, friend. Amazing to see how influential you've been. Truly remarkable. Now, if you're like me and need a break from conversing, I have a few tomes tucked in my robes for casual reading. Just say the word.
Have you asked Hermaeus Mora why he left you in that cycle?
Me? Question the Prince of Fate? I would never. No, that's laughable. I have journaled about it, though.
Oh my goodness. Look at you.
Are you gonna climb the shelves with me? Eat with our ears? Listen with our hands? Don't worry, I'm invisible. Did the spell dance and everything. But if someone does see me, I'll talk like a person. They will realize that I'm not.
What are you doing here? I thought you were in hiding.
I am hiding. Didn't you hear me? I did the invisibility dance. I'm even crouching tactically behind this crate. You can only see me because you helped me before. We're tied now. Just don't betray me to the eyes and their shadows.
How did you get in here?
Same as everyone else. I followed the spiders. I couldn't miss this. Imagine if I had to read about your celebration between the covers of a history report.
Well, try not to get caught, okay?
Don't worry, I haven't gotten caught in such a long time. No, I'll stay here until the eyes swim from these shores and make a wake for me to follow. It's so much easier than fighting the current, don't you think?
Oh my god. We are done here. I don't know, I expected, like, I don't know, him to write in a book and, like, I don't know, a puff of smoke or something, but it was all very calm.
Have you heard? Necrom Abbey will soon reopen.
Truly? Well, that's good to hear. The necropolis is the heart of the city.
Just tripped. I'm pretty sure she just tripped coming down the stairs.
Curate Gadain asked me to watch for you. He's waiting for you through the door to the east.
Thank you. On joining the Keepers of the Dead, a pamphlet for prospective novices. We receive dozens of letters asking about joining the Keepers of the Dead. As a rule, we turn away no prospective novices. Any dark elf who reveres the ancestors and feels themselves called to our sacred duty is welcome to come to Necrom and take up the monastic life. In fact, not a few folk of other races find their way into our ranks, even though their ancestors may lie in distant lands. They feel needed here. Our order was founded nearly 1,000 years ago. Prior Durden established an abbey above the ancient catacombs of Necrom. He set down the rules by which we live and the oaths we swear to uphold as we go about our duties. Even after all these years, we still follow our founder's instructions. You are joining a sacred vigil that began centuries ago, and ancestors willing will continue long after your own life ends. A typical day for a monk of our order consists of morning, midday, and evening prayers. In between, you can expect to be assigned housekeeping and communal duties, such as cooking, laundry, and the maintenance of our living spaces. Of course, each day we tend to the tombs of our ancestors. Throughout the night, we stand watch in the catacombs, ensuring that no evil troubles their sleep. Finally, we offer guidance and counsel at any time to those visitors who need our help. It is a life of duty and reflection, but a deeply satisfying. Now I come to the difficult part. During my long years of service among the Keepers of the Dead, I have seen many novices come. The monastic life is not for everyone. Quite a few prospective keepers come to Necrom to don our robes, only to find a few months later that this life is not for them. I have learned that these failed novices almost always share one thing in common. They came to us to escape from something else. Becoming a keeper will not cure your broken heart. It will not mend your relationship with your parents. It will not give you the means to leave your past behind, or to overcome a darkness in your own spirit. To succeed in your commitment, you must say yes to the life of the Keeper of the Dead, and not simply no to your prior life. Think carefully on your choice. Search your heart. If you find that you still wish to take the oath of the Keepers, then we'll be waiting to welcome you in Necrom. I have a bug. The other guy was making me crazy. Flapping. Someone cry. Who's crying? Oh, cry, cry. It is the city of the dead. Maybe he's mourning. You cry if you need to cry, it's okay.
Well done, Curate. With the sacred relic returned, I feel it's safe to once again open the necropolis. Now, why don't you say a few words about your adventures?
Say a few words? Me? The abbot insisted on the immediate return of the relic, friend. Sorry you missed that part of the ceremony. But now he wants me to give a speech? I'd rather go back to Apocrypha with you and face a horde of corrupted lurkers.
Just tell the crowd what's in your heart. You'll do fine, Gadain.
Right. What's in my heart? Helpful to the end, that's you. Well, I might as well get this over with. Oh, while I pull my thoughts together, Laramil wants to talk to you.
You've got this, Gadain.
Since we seem to have a moment, tell me what occurred at the prismatic Irish shore.
Tyrosard opened the glyphic of lost memories. I witnessed the secret, too.
I see. Are you at liberty to tell me what the glyphic contained?
Are we? I don't know. Mora erased the memory of another Daedric prince from existence, Ethelia, the Prince of Paths.
A forgotten Daedric prince? Only the one who knows could keep such a fat secret for so long. Is there anything else I should know, Proxy?
Well, Tyrosard isn't clanless. He's an agent of the Forgotten Prince. He wants to find the last glyphic.
Then I am sure Hermaeus Mora shall call upon us again when the time is right. You are still Fate's chosen, and I am your guide. But reality seems to be holding together for now. I think we have time to rest, to reflect, and to listen to Gadain.
Alright, let's see what the curate Gadain is going to tell the assembly.
If there was an imminent danger, Hermaeus Mora would summon us. For now, bask in your victories, Proxy. You faced down Daedric princes and saved Apocrypha and Nern. Take this, thanks from the one who knows, and a sign of friendship from me.
Well, thank you. Hermaeus, Faith's scryer, Hermaeus Mora's remnants act as a sword and shield, protecting important secrets. Those dressed as we are may be few these days, but they may change soon, or it may change never. This of remnants.
Go on with your life, Proxy. When Hermaeus Mora needs us to resume the chase, I shall send word. Until then, I believe I shall remain here in Necrom for a time. Restore the bindery, explore the necropolis, get to know Curate Gadain a little better.
Oh, Laramil, you and Gadain?
Grow up, Proxy. I am well over a century old. Young for an Altmer, but not without my share of romantic experiences. I find the curate to be intriguing. I wish to take the time we have to get to know him better, to see where things may lead.
Of course, Laramil. Are you sure we're finished here? Tyrosard still seeks the third glyphic.
Yes, but he no longer has the resources of Vermina and Periite at his command. He used them, and they shall not soon forget that. So even with his many abilities, he will need time to plan before he can attempt another assault on Apocrypha.
But he will try again, right? He wants to recover the rest of that memory.
I expect so, as does the one who knows. Which is why you are still bound by his contract, and I am still on call to aid you. But that is tomorrow's concern. I shall send word when the threads of fate that bind us once again converge. Be well, Proxy. Say what is in your heart, Gadain.
Right. Thanks, Laramil.
I say that. He says I'm...
The abbot asked me to tell you about my adventures. How I recovered the sacred relic and saved the necropolis. But the truth is, I couldn't have done any of it without Fate's champion. Someone I'm proud to call my friend. Thanks to them, we saved the relic. We saved Nirn. We saved all of reality. All hail Fate's champion. All hail my friend.
Aw, good Jane.
Well said, Gadain.
Thanks, Laramil. I couldn't have done any of this without you, too.
Gadain.
Oh, heart eyes.
Well done. I half expected my young curate to flee the hall rather than speak to this assembly. But he did a magnificent job. Thank you again for helping Gadain recover the Fulcrum Obscura. The necropolis wouldn't be the same without it.
Did all the keepers recover from Blight Crown sickness?
Yes, thank the ancestors. Although some of our brethren nearly became permanent residents of the necropolis before we were able to nurse them back to health. Things would have been much worse if Gadain hadn't acted and teamed up with you.
What's next for the Necrom necropolis?
We resume our sacred task, helping our people stay close to the ancestors who have gone before them. In time, I will join those who sleep below. Who knows? Perhaps Gadain will be ready to take up my responsibilities when that day comes.
Yeah, I'd hate to break up the googly eyes, but I just need to make sure you guys don't have any more dialogue.
Did I do all right, friend? I didn't seem too nervous or ramble or anything, did I? No, but I'm doing it now, aren't I? Of course I am. If your travels ever bring you back to Necrom, please, come and visit. I'll never forget our adventures.
So, Gadain, you and Laramil?
What? Did Laramil say something? Was I too forward?
Oh my God.
Not forward enough? Oh, I am so not good at this. How could I keep a secret from you? Laramil has agreed to stay in Necrom. At least for a while.
That's a great idea. Just make sure to pay attention. Laramil isn't one to hide her expectations.
Laramil has expectations? What sorts of... Oh! I see. Yes, I shall endeavor to monitor not only her words, but her gestures. I must seem like a country bumpkin to someone as sophisticated and traveled as Laramil. Oh, what's the use? I am a bumpkin.
Just be honest and be yourself, Gadain. You'll do fine.
You really think so? Thank you, my friend. It means a lot for you to say that. And I meant what I said. If you ever need my help, or a place to stay, or anything, don't hesitate to call on me. I learned so much at your side.
Go on with your life, Proxy. When her mate...
To think my colleague is now eternally listed in a codex that sits within Morris' personal library. And I, as Xander Alcibiades, played a part in the tale. Ha! Now, what say we get some celebratory tea?
Let's. Alright. I guess next up is to clear out the mini quests in here. We're gonna be going to Cold Harbor, which is moving us away from this area. So it kind of means after that, we're kind of done with this DLC, so to speak.